Okay, something is obviously on the glass, or maybe it's not. No, it is. There is something from my last demo. Sorry, folks. Sometimes I've had that thing go, that alert go off even when there's nothing on the glass on some occasions. So yeah, you just don't know with these silly copier systems how they're going to work. Fucking stupid. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. This user interface is a pain. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here Season's Greetings. So it's a Christmas card. Warm wishes to you this Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah, I got this one at a second-hand shop. Santa Claus. I don't know why parents like to use... I mean, it's silly the way Santa is. You know, it's a really silly Christmas icon, you know, like... I know that I got teased and bullied at school because when I was 10 years old, my dad didn't tell me that there was no such thing as Santa Claus. So up until the age of 10, I believed in Santa. And I was already getting bullied for other shit. And now people had another reason to bully me, and that was because I believed in Santa. So I'm not happy with my father for doing that, for not telling me. I had to learn it at school. Really dumb. Really embarrassing, folks. Really, really fucking embarrassing. So yeah, I don't like Santa. For that reason, I don't like Santa. So, you know, I just think it's really cruel that kids get told that Santa is real, and you got to basically stay asleep. Otherwise, Santa won't give you your presents. I mean, silly. But that's Santa is just a discipline thing. You know, naughty or nice. He's going to find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming. You know, and so on and so on and so on. Bullshit. I don't like it, folks. And it's a capitalist tool for sales. You know, I mean, silly. I mean, children being taught to become consumerist people like their parents. You know, children should just be allowed to be children. I mean, sure, toys are okay, but I'm just wondering how does one insulate a child from this consumerist bullshit, this fuck shit that comes every year, this lunacy known as Christmas. It's like a form of lunacy. It's crazy. Wondering what we're going to do with this. This looks interesting, with Santa Claus's head missing, or partially missing, but I'm still not happy with the overall look of this. But basically, I don't believe that children should believe in a Santa. This will go into the recycle pile. I don't think I can have any use for it. But basically, I hate this stupid naughty or nice shit. You know, with the children. You know, children should be allowed to stay up for Christmas. You know, why discipline them like that? You know, don't like fucking dumbass teachings. Whatever. Let's see how we go with that. This is not looking all that good. That didn't look too good. So we're just recapping. We're just photocopying this last movement that we made at the beginning. So I'm going to try and make it look good. But basically, yeah, I just hate this. Hate the way it's a real consumerist symbol. This apparently the Santa Claus has its origin. The Santa Claus, as we know it, in the red suit and all that, was a Coca-Cola device. So he was an advertising device for Coca-Cola a very long time ago, and for some reason it really stuck. And now he just gets used for all sorts of reasons now for the season. That looks interesting. I like this little bit in the corner here. I wonder if we're going to use that. We're going to just take a section out of that and do that. But yeah, he's just become a symbol of consumerism. I don't think Coca-Cola really knew just how pervasive that advertising device, as they would probably call it, was going to be, that marketing device. For some reason, Coca-Cola call the ribbon, the ribbon, that little curvaceous ribbon on the Coke, they call it a device, the dynamic ribbon device. So yeah, they often, consumerists call their trademarks or their little graphics devices, apparently, or at least Coca-Cola does. It'd be good to know what goes on inside the mind of a capitalist piggy, because they just make things that break and don't last, like toys don't typically last. They break. They have a short lifespan. It's really sad how things just don't get made to last. It's all consumerism, all capitalism, all the shit that they go on with. They don't care about you or I. They just care about their bottom line and their assholery. Wondering how big we're going to make this. I like these colours there. I don't know if it's going to look any good like that. Wondering what we're going to do with it. So we're going to take this up again. I hate disturbing it, but I've got to see where the white bits are. So the white bits can be enlarged off. So, but basically, yeah, advertising and marketing is just so all pervasive, and everyone, it seems like if you're not a part of the capitalist world, you're not a part of the world. But people have got to learn to think for themselves and think what the product, how they're going to use the product, and if the product serves their purpose. You don't follow how marketing wants you to use the product. You can actually use it in your own special way, even if you have to abuse the system. Use it and abuse it is my motto to dealing with capitalism. I don't follow the marketing, but I need the product. So I use the product and I abuse the system that gave us the product. So yeah, I just don't have any kind of respect for the system now. I've got a really huge axe to grind against this company here, Konica Minolta. So yeah, they're not going to like the way I use their equipment. They're not going to like the way I slander their brand on the internet. But that's their fucking problem. If they don't like it, they can get stuffed. They can get stuffed. I like to use and abuse capitalism, folks. That's my way of doing it. If I have a thing I need done, I use capitalism and abuse it, as I said before. So, you can beat the system, folks. You just have to know what you're doing, and you've got to have an idea of what you want to achieve through this, and then you can basically go for it. It's like you just don't have to fucking follow the marketing. I know Konica Minolta probably never expected for their equipment to be used like this, but that's their problem. It's their problem. They want to make products that don't last, and they want to use suspected of using slave labour by sending the product to be manufactured in places like China and Vietnam. Well, of course, someone's got to come along and wrap them over the knuckles, so to speak. It's their fucking problem. They don't like it. Fuck them. They're fucking multinational. They don't care about you. They don't care about I. They don't care about the environment. The machines don't last long enough, so they're not good for the planet. So I'm over them. So I just use this shit and abuse it. Now, I forgot to set the original size for this. So I'm just going to set this up just quickly. But basically, sometimes you just have to do it. You just don't follow what the advertising tells you or what the process and what you must do. You know, there's certain things you might have to follow. But basically, if you know what you're doing, you can get the most out of this corrupted system as you can. You don't have to play along with their party lines, so to speak. You just do what you think is right, what you know is right, and basically follow your nose, follow your heart. Try to achieve something to change the world. And if capitalism doesn't like it, that's what it can do. It can sit on this and fucking gyrate, bitches. Sluts. And Shoei Yamana, the CEO of Konica Minolta, here's a message to you, bitch. Up yours, fuckwit. Anyway, we've got something psychedelic out of Santa. So there we have it. We've just used and abused a popular marketing icon. I think now we can call this quits.